Hi, this will be a unboxing of the new Riddell football helmet. This one is a NFL Green Bay. It just arrived. It only took 7 days, 5 business days. Ordered it from BALLPARK Sports in the US, and it arrived here in Canada in what I consider a very, very fast time. So you can see the box on the inside is a kind of box that you would see in a retail store. Inside is the helmet. In addition, inside the box, not much else. There's a fitting, instructions, and helmet care. You can see it just goes through what would be the traditional instructions that you would get for any helmet that you'd be purchasing from Riddell. It's fitting instructions and so on. But we're here to take a look at the helmet. And it is very nice. Very, very nice helmet. It's heavy. In fact, it's a regulation size helmet. On the back, this is the Green Bay one. The NFL sticker, the warning label that you would get, essentially talking about that these things aren't perfect, that they don't prevent all injuries. They're just a form of protection. What's nice on the back here is the Packers, which makes it look quite official. In fact, I've seen stickers that you can purchase online that will get this look. Often, though, they're just kind of this size, but this is a large, heavy-duty vinyl sticker that goes from one end to the other. It looks very professional, and I'm sure that's probably exactly the way they do it in the NFL. On the side, again, very nice. It comes with the lowest quality chin strap that Riddell produces, so it's a good way to cut costs. This helmet was about $200 US, and shipping to Canada was about $35, and that's about the best deal I can find online. It's even better than going to the Riddell website themselves. And again, this was BALLPARK Sports, so BALLPARK, you did a great job, and it's great value as far as I'm concerned. On the inside, this comes with the basic head protection. It's very nice, very complete. Sometimes when you see some of these replica football helmets, they're actually smaller, thinner. The padding is very cheap, but this stuff is very nice. It's very similar to any type of padding that you would get. It's heavy duty on the inside with softer on the outside. For Riddell, you can, and as with most men's size helmets and actually youth helmets, some of them come with inflatable. This one, there is inflatable points, one here on the back, another one here, and another one here, and there are inflation points on the side. But as you can see, there's no hole on this one because this is the non-inflation insert, so they go velcroed in and they just pop off, and they can be replaced with a inflation one. So, but this one here comes with the cheaper version, again to cut costs. But looking inside, if you look at the back here, you can might be able to make it out. There's kind of like a funny point with these little lines, like a cross sticking out. That is an inflation one. So as you pump in through the middle part right there, air will go into these ones and expand them. So this one here, even though it's covered with the tape, vinyl tape of the Green Bay Packer line, that is actually an inflation point. It doesn't come with the pump, but you can purchase the pump online and from Riddell. And it also looks like, that the top one also has the same. It's difficult to see, but the top one has the same one. So this point here is also an inflation point. This one, on the other hand, no, it appears just to be a plug. So this one here is is this where it's been plugged in, much like these ones on here on the side. So it's a solid one. But again, this one can be replaced with an inflation one. They're not much more money, so if you want to customize your helmet, you can do that. And the one that's right here is not an inflation point, it's just a plug. But again, depending on what type of insert you get, customization that you get with this thing, this could also be one as well. But you'd have to get the pump. I don't have the pump, didn't come with the box. You would have to go online to purchase those as well. Again, not that much. You get the glycerin and there's a pump, and you can pump it up to customize it. But otherwise, it looks pretty nice. One thing I noticed is the interesting speed face guard. It's very basic, actually, and it's all somewhat thin compared to some of the guards I've seen, but does seem pretty solid. When you go online to the Riddell site, often there's 2 bars here across the bottom. This one here, it only stops on the sides here. So, but each face mask can be that you can choose from would be best suited to whether you're a lineman, quarterback, or linebacker, receiver. So they're all different depending on your preference and your position that you would play. But otherwise, still a very nice helmet. So if you want to get a fancier one, something that might be similar to the player, your favorite player uses, you can go online to Riddell and choose that one. Just choose the color. And in that case, it would be this dark green color. But otherwise, a helmet, fantastic helmet. It's got the glitter inside the paint, which makes it look very, very nice. I don't know if it picks it up very well on this video, but it's really nice. I think I'll replace the this cheaper chin guard because it's very, most players don't use this cheaper one. And again, I like the raised lettering here. It's very nice on this as well. So very high quality. It's got the little NFL decal on the inside, the hologram. And again, more warning stuff on the inside. All in all, it's very, very nice. It looks like, it's supposed to be a large, it looks like a large. I think what I could do is compare it, say, with a football helmet that my son has. He's only 11 years old, so he has a youth helmet. So here's a youth helmet. You can see the face guards maybe similar thickness. Actually, the youth one might be a touch thicker. It looks like it's got thicker vinyl on it. But side by side, you can see the one on the Green Bay Packer Riddell is larger. It's a little higher. It looks about half an inch higher. It's a little wider, as you would expect with a men's size. So I guess they call it varsity size helmet. So I'm gonna maybe try it on. So here it is. I've got the helmet on. It's a men's large. I take my hat size is men's large. It fits very snug, very comfortable, but you see I had to actually remove the cheek jawbone padding here. I just couldn't pull it over my head, but as you can see, once it's on, there's enough, practically enough space for, you can see here, it's almost exactly the space. So it's this really close. I probably need a slightly thinner cheek pad to make it fit properly. I couldn't pull it over my head. It was really just this close. So it is a men's size, as you can see. It looks looks like it's the right size. In fact, other than that, the jaw part, it's actually very, very solid. So it's a good size for me. Again, for the most part, they say this is only for display. Essentially, you have to have all helmets have to be custom fit to work properly. On this one here, you'd have to do likewise. I mean, obviously, this is going to be an item that you're going to cherish, so you probably don't want to play football with it anyway. But again, if you get it fitted properly, maybe replace some of the padding inside that's more suited to the way you would like to do your stuff. Maybe a little more stronger face mask. Otherwise, it seems to be exactly the same, helmet that a professional football player would wear. I mean, of course, they can afford tons of customization, but I think this is definitely the real deal. You can do a lot with this. But as far as Riddell's concerned, don't play with it, and they've done all their warnings to mitigate any responsibility on their part. But I think you'd still do some stuff with it. Again, only if you decide to do so, and I would recommend replacing the parts so that you get a proper fitting. Anyways, I think it's a great helmet. Looks great, as you can see, just like the pros wear. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.